It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Carlton Meade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Now at the plate, Julio Mateo. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Joseph Overmeyer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Hey, had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Andy Petty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now. Meade, the runner at third. Mateo over at second. Overmeyer at first with no outs.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Coming to the plate now, Sean Portillo comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. 0-1 the count. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Come set, the 0-1. Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And the visitors are out in front here, 4-2.
Batting 9.
So here now's the pitcher, Ace Carroll. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That a boy.
Hey,
way to
don't
get
let
on
the fact that this guy's on the mound
here.
fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Now
into the box,
right
Jim Beam. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready now, Domingo Zepeda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Well, that kicks foul at the last moment.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Henry Rouse. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 already for these guys.
Early.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Carlton Meade, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Julio Mateo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rouse at third with 2 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Straight up,
in the air. Jaquez is under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. Leading off the inning, Joseph Overmeyer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joseph Overmeyer.
First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Settling in now, Andy Petty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1-2, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Sean Portillo. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he takes a called strike 2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ken Iwamura. Now a ball lined to the left side. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Bud Hines, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
This one's flared off to the right side. Beam ranging forward. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Ace Carroll. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. There's a drive out to left center field.
Come on, extra bases, extra bases.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So striding in, Domingo Zepeda. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
And he seems to be in a little bit of a funk as of late. Not sure if it's mechanical or psychological, but something is definitely off. Gave up 5 runs last time out and 5 more here. Not the kind of consistency you're looking for.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 15.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hold.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Now batting.
In now,
Number
Carlton
5.
Meade. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The right fielder.
In the dirt, and now let's see.
Mateo.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So no runs on one base hit, no error. Now in the box, Julio Mateo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Julio.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mateo.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Popped straight up. Zepeda ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses
Now
problems.
batting.
A
Shortstop.
ball and no strikes.
Joseph Overmeyer.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Mateo aboard here at nobody out. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The
A
final
one-run game,
score for our
6-5, the final
For the
today.
victorious
The
Lookouts,
Chattanooga
6
Lookouts
runs on
swung the bats
16
well
hits.
with 16
1 error.
hits.
They left
Ken
15 men
Leister
on base.
gets the win in relief. His second of the year.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Gonsalves, the southpaw out of the... At the plate, Michael Greenwood. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Blue Wahoos, the designated hitter, Michael Greenwood.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Set to get his day started, Troy Cousins, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
No runner.
Striding into the box, Antonio Pinheiro. He's got 5 and 14 at-bats in the series coming into today. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning... Here now is Ryan Lamar. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
The left fielder.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Lamar.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Beam is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Javier Valentine. It's been a 2-for-14 effort for him to this point in the series.
Valentine.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Javier Valentine becomes out number 2 this inning. And he popped him up. Branch onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in, Mark Donovan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Donovan leads off second with nobody out. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. White backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Greenwood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Greenwood becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Beam is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Standing in, Troy Cousins.
For the Blue
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Antonio Pinheiro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Antonio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Lamar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and the visiting club leads it 7-0. So stepping in, Javier Valentine.
Leading up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Digging in now, Alberto Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Abreu.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Right there.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Mark Donovan at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Abreu stands at first with 1 out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with one away. The 1-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Greenwood.
The designated hitter, Michael Greenwood.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The count now at 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Rose. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready for another shot now, Bruce Erasmus. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game. Continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
So coming to the plate, Troy Cousins.
Now batting.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
So digging in now, Antonio Pinheiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in once again, Ryan Lamar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Stepping up now, Javier Valentine.
The right fielder, Javier.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Kearney is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Alberto Abreu. He singled his last time up.
Alberto.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. Stepping in, Mark Donovan. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kearney is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Miguel Gutierrez.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Greenwood. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Bruce Erasmus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Gutierrez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up, and the visiting club leads it 9-0. Ken Venner will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ken Venner.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Biloxi Shuckers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices.
Your
Ace
attention,
Carroll
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching
ninth
for the
inning as he'll
Duckers.
try to keep the score
Number
right
3,
where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Carroll.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mario Villanueva. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rose moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Dominic Cedeno. He singled his last time up.
Dominic Cedeno.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's low.
And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Stepping in, Oliver McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Oliver McNeil.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hold it.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, 3. Todd Deerdorf, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kearney is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-3 tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an